Some of my people are not prepared for what is coming. They're not prepared to embark on the journey which I called them to. They willingly agreed, but unwillingly do they drag their feet. They're not ready to go where I'm calling them to. Only on the outside do they appear to be following me. Those in the front must wield the sword and cry out. I can see a group of people in the spirit going onto the battlefield, and there's a leader with a sword raised up, and the thing I keep seeing is this huddle. The people are huddling. The people who are pioneers, who are going ahead in this time, who are going to not just go ahead, but continue. It's going to get hard for followers of Jesus. We know that it's not promised to be easy, but those who are not only going ahead of others, but who are continuing to truly follow him and where the Spirit leads them, those who are walking and trekking, they're trekking through mud, they're trekking through cracked earth, they're walking over carcasses and bones. And the Lord said, you will prophesy to dead bones, and dead bones will come alive as you walk, but there will be bones that you step over and crush to ash. Let them remain. Let the dead bury the dead. We're not going back. I'm sorry. I'm having trouble saying this. I can see the people arm in arm. Some people trip or misstep, but they're held up by each other and keep going. And I see a big gust of wind, a gust so strong that it almost knocks everybody over. But because they're huddled and because they're walking together so closely, they're standing still. And the earth is shaking, but just as with Elijah on the mountain, the Lord is not in the wind. The Lord is not in the earthquake. But we listen for his still small voice and continue to move forward where he's calling. Because on the other side is that light, is that well of living water. Remember, the darkness does not overcome the light. As dark as it seems, as dark as it gets in the world, in these times, in this year, it's only the beginning. He said the chasm is only going to get deeper and darker between those who will be separated. There's people in the church who have not counted the cost. You have to count the cost to follow Jesus truly. The world hated him so much that they crucified him. And his disciples were willing to die for the truth that they had seen and walked and known him. They witnessed him. They died for their testimony. And our testimony is what defeats the devil, the accuser of the brethren. Revelations 12:11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimonies. And they did not love their lives unto the death. We must not love our lives on this earth. If you try to hold on to your life, you will lose it. The Lord has made it very, very clear what's coming is not going to be easy. It's not going to be for those who are easily shaken. Shaken like a reed in the wind. the times that are coming are not going to be comfortable anymore. So get used to being uncomfortable and do not stop speaking truth.